I've been going hard from the night into the daylight, telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price.
It's Madden NFL 24. All eyes are on Jamar Chase. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Voyagers and the Chargers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us north of the border in the historic French-Canadian city of Montreal, Quebec. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Voyagers of Montreal. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles... is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. So out comes his offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Holding offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. The numbers for him from a week ago: 17 carries, 130 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down, as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance, because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is fielded at the 27. Well, following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. The numbers for Gibbs from last week: there isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Levis looking to throw. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Levis sets up to throw here. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. On the move past the 40. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Levis to throw off play action. And caught by London. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Levis. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Holding offense.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Levis. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Levis back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like in the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and out. And now
out.
they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Herbert off of play action. Out to his left. Look at this. Fights through and now a crease. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a 1st down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Holding offense.
Man, that ain't make no sense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gomez. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We score. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's 3rd and 3. Levis out of the shotgun now. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. Now the Montreal offense ready to take over now. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now it's Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25. Off the play fake, Levis. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Off the option, here's Gibbs. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the 1st down.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Gibbs. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
4th down to give to Gibbs. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. He's still on his feet. Touchdown! Jamar Chase hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Voyagers have regained the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Levis. Finds Gibbs on the check down. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Levis to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
First and 10, it's Levis. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Back to throw, it's Levis. In trouble, and he's taken down. Chase Young drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 20. Powers through. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's another shot now for the Montreal offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On 1st down, Singleton. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Levis now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off.
Offense.
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Play action now. Levis. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Ethan Evans on now to punt. Fielded at about the 28. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Singleton. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash. This from 53. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this will stay a 4-point game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
One final shot before the half. Here's Levis. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Levis sets up to throw here. And caught by London. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Levis on 3rd down. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. A short throw pulled in by Woods. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Herbert. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, third down. To the air again, Herbert. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down. And on now is the punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Levis. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Gibbs straight ahead. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Montreal offense ready to take over now. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On 2nd down now, Singleton takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Herbert on 3rd down now. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Herbert now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 3rd and 2. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. First and 10. Here's Levis. And a catch right side by Evans. And he gets this up just shot. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want to challenge it. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On second down, here's Gibbs. There's a nice move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Read option. This is Gibbs. Shifts past him at the 45. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Holding. Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Levis looking to throw. And incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so...
Levis in trouble. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Three quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. On second down, Singleton, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. They bring their punter out there now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Meanwhile, Levis's throw complete here to Kmet.
Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Hand off now to Gibbs. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Levis. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Here's another shot now for the Montreal offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
On 1st down, Levis.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chase Young in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
Well, that's 2 sacks in this game, so add that to the 4 from last week. I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math. And look, he's going to get all the attention he deserves, and he got home and got the quarterback on the ground. But that's a concentrated team effort because you have a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down.
Here's Levis. Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Gibbs again.
And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it's now 17-14.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's another shot now for the Montreal offense. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's second and a yard. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
But you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down. Singleton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Gomez. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They come up now on 2nd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The kick by Ladz is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Here's 1st and 10. Levis, he'll look to throw it. That's caught by Wilson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Levis to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Levis. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Here's Levis. Able to find Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Basement. Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying the left side with Gibbs, and nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least give them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely.